always our delight on the Pioneer STEM show to showcase the best of talent and, of course, activities in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. My name is Choma Omolaye.
And I am Oluwatobi, your favorite tech enthusiast. On each episode, we spotlight trailblazers, problem solvers, and pioneers who are shaping the future, from Africa straight to the world.
Absolutely. And if you want to be on the spotlight, if you want to be a guest on the Pioneer STEM show, you know just what to do. Buzz us on any of our social media handles. And don't forget to like and follow us on all of our social media handles as seen on the screen below. And talking about guests and who we are spotlighting today, we have a young female, pretty young. She is a 400 level student.
Her name is Ojoawo Rosemary, a student of Ladoke Articulate University, a standout innovator in STEM space currently.
Absolutely. And so when we return, we will take a deep dive into her world. Stay with us and learn.
Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM show, and with me is Ojoawo Rosemary, as mentioned earlier. Quick one on her profile. Ojoawo Rosemary, a 400 level electrical and electronics engineering student at Lautech. From designing smart agriculture and safety systems to leading award-winning teams in national tech competition, Rosemary is a force to watch. She represented Nigeria on global stages, earned top spot in challenges like Hack for Livestock, the Nigerian Genius, and 234 AI Hackathon, and she's just getting started. Beyond her tech skills in embedded system and computer vision, she's also passionate about mentorship and actively empowers young girls in STEM through WOW Foundation, IEE, and other platforms. A purpose-driven problem solver with a heart of impact. I welcome you again, Ojoawo Rosemary.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Same here. Quick one, give us an insight on how your background started as a young lady in tech.
Okay, so my background as a young lady in tech, I've always been, like when I was growing up, I always loved anything robotics. I watched movies relating to Superman, all these DC Marvels, comics, and this it gave like a spark for me that, yeah, I really want to go into this. So when I got into secondary school, I loved mathematics, I loved physics, and it was like a headlight that, yeah, this is what I should really get into. I got into the university, and that is Ladoke Akitola University of Technology in Ogbomoso. And I was like, oh, this course that I've taken, I chose to study electrical electronics.
Okay.
Then I was like, this course I've taken, how can I really apply it in the field of robotics? Because I always wanted to do robotics, mechatronics, all these stuff. Then the question kept on popping to my head. How do I build my first robot? How is it going to look like? Like all these things. So, and with this curiosity, I was able to attend a boot camp. There was this boot camp held at SQI Academy. It's like a institute for softwares, like startups, so on and so forth in our place back then. So I attended Robotics Week 2023, and this 7 days boot camp gave me a real spark of like, so all what I've dreamt of could actually come into reality. And that was where the journey began.
You mentioned something quite peculiar, electrical engineering. As a lady, what was what sparked you into electrical engineering?
Okay, so as a lady, just as I said earlier, based on what I watched, Iron Man, I always wondered how would a human being be flying like with robots, with all these voices, with his computer, Alexa. Yeah. So with all this curiosity, then I found myself in choosing electrical engineering.
On the side note, are you a DC fan or Marvel fan?
Marvel fan.
Nice one, nice one. Looking back at your 100 level self, how would you say you've grown personally?
Okay, so from 100 level, it's been a lot of growth.
Okay.
Because it was like a 0 level knowledge when I resumed. But now I can fully say that, yes, I've grown a lot. And the journey was through meeting friends, and friends like Adetayo Saka Mohammed. He was a friend that I met along the journey who served as my mentor in the field of electrical and electronics engineering, especially in embedded systems, working with hardwares, working with the Arduino board, the ESP32, and other microcontrollers. So I also had Babalola John, I had Ojiaku Precious, I had Olusonya Ayodeji, and a lot more friends that we all had this envision that, yeah, this is what we should kickstart into. And with that, I can really say that the journey from 100 level till now has been a good one.
That's great. From mentors to friends, I can see you have robust support around you. But was there any moments you ever doubted yourself?
Yeah, a lot. Like sometimes you might be working on a project or you want to go for a competition, then you start asking questions. Am I truly worthy? Do you think I can do this? Like I those questions kept on popping, but I didn't let it like come over me.
Okay. You mentioned back about your groups that you're in, IEE, WOW,
Yeah.
GDSCE.
Yeah.
From your perspective, how do you merge that as a student and as a leader?
Okay, so with those positions, I was able to hold my academics and the leadership quite okay, just with more of balancing. Okay, so there is time for studying, there is time for meetings, there's time for reading more, time for exploring, time for outreach because we go on outreach in the WOW Foundation. We work to advance women in STEM education. So we go for outreach to various secondary schools. We tell them about STEM, why they should join STEM as a lady, like as a young lady, and with all this, I was able to also balance my academics. So when I get home, when I come back by night, I make sure I read, study over what I've gone through. And the balance is a great one.
All right. So, one more question. When you're in, let's say, GSS1 or SS1, are there people that you met that will say, oh, I know Rosemary will get here, or I don't believe she would have gotten here, and they're quite surprised?
Yeah, a lot. I attended Smith International Baptist Academy
Okay.
in Ogbomoso, and we had a lot of teachers who saw potentials in me.
Okay.
Like I can remember our further mathematics teacher, Mrs. Olumiwa, and some other other teachers. So they saw this spark in me, and they were like, "Yeah, you are you are really like you have the energy, you have the strength. Yeah, you should go for what you want to go to."
So now you're actually on the global stage. You're representing Nigeria very soon. How's that for
Yes.
you?
So it's like a dream come true. It's a dream come true, and it's the beginning of like greater things. So and we are hoping to represent Nigeria and come in first place by the
That's
grace of God.
by the grace of God. What's next for you after graduation?
So after graduation, I would love to um, apply for scholarships for my master's or PhD to further my education in electrical electronics engineering, but in the field of robotics.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. We'll move on to the next session, but stay tuned as we go for a short break.
Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and we still have our guest, beautiful, intelligent, multi-talented guest with us, Rosemary Ojoawo.
Thank you, ma'am.
I mean, I was backstage and I was listening to you and Toby. You're so super brilliant. And when we talk about women empowerment, this is what we want to see. So
Yes.
thank you once again for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
And so we want to deep dive into the project so far that you've done. And I've also seen you online. You've done or you've put in for some competitions, Hack for This, there's a Unilag one.
Yeah.
Could you tell us, stage by stage, or will I call it competition by competition, what you actually put in?
Okay. So the first competition I first put in was the Nigerian Juniors competition.
Nigerian
2024.
Juniors
Yes,
competition. Wow.
And the competition involved you making a video of what you do, how you like the journey so far for you in tech. So and it's going to be with team members. So the very first one I made, I wasn't able to get in.
Yeah, what was
Yes.
it about? But it's fine whether you were able to, but just intimate us. What was the innovation about?
Okay, so the innovation was about a piezoelectric system such that
Okay.
once you are energy is generated from
Okay, from the power, then there's a
yes, from the
buzzer.
power, yes, there's a
Okay,
buzzer.
I
And
understand that.
the project was about a piezoelectric converter
Mm-hmm.
where energy is generated from when people are matching feet, like
Oh.
as you are walking. So energy is generated on the floor. So that wasted
Ooh.
energy, the energy you are using to walk on the floor, can be converted into like turning on light bulbs. So that was the first
And that means you
project all
must be
about.
stepping on top of some panels or
Yeah,
something.
yes.
Oh, wow. That was, that was really brilliant. That should have
Yeah.
even won the award. Okay,
Yeah,
which other
so
ones?
I didn't get in with that. So I was like, okay, what's the next step?
Yeah,
Then I mentioned Adetayo Saka,
yeah,
Ojiaku Precious, and Olusoya Ndiji. So they came together, we team up as a
yes.
yeah, as a team. Then we put in for the energy challenge competition at Unilag.
Okay.
So that competition was to solve the energy problems that we have in Nigeria. So we're able to come up with a cattle intrusion detection and prevention system to mitigate conflict.
So cattle nutrition.
Sure, yes.
Okay, oh, to mitigate the whole herdsman
Yes, the
conflict with,
conflict,
okay, the
yes, within
conflict that,
farmers in
yes, yes,
Nigeria. Yeah,
yes.
so it's a very big problems that
Yeah,
we face as a country because
absolutely.
economic loss of lives, loss of
That's it.
properties due
Even
to this
food.
intrusion. Yes,
Lack
yes,
of food.
that's true. Lack
Yeah.
of food. So with this, we were able to provide a system that is going to detect these cattle and even wage them off. So it's not going to only detect, it's going to like send them away from the farm. So we were able to work with an irritating sound that is going to wake these cattle off. And the farmer, the owner of the farm, is going to have images, is going to get a message, and is going to get a call whenever
Even if it's
there's
in the middle of the
intrusion.
night.
Yes,
That is
it's going to
interesting.
get that.
How did you come about? Well, that might be a bit private, but how did you come about the irritating sound for the cattle? Because these cattle thrive even in traffic
Sure.
and all that. So
Yes.
how?
Um, I don't know if you know, there's this whistle for dog that when you blow, it's only dogs that can hear it. Yeah, like it's
Ooh.
something like at a particular frequency that is only peculiar to dogs. So it's going to irritate the hairs of the dog. So we add something like that too for the cattle. So it's going to be like an alarming, it's like alarming sound that only
Yeah.
the cattle are going to like
More like here, it won't be
hear.
so. It won't be like noise pollution to the entire
Yeah,
community. Or
is going to be a noise pollution to the community, but it's mostly for the
okay,
cattle. It's
it's
mostly
mostly
to
so we will
wake them
know.
off. Yes, we're going
Okay,
to
well,
know.
they will understand people, but it's
Yes.
not like it's deafening. Is it deafening? Like, oh,
No, it's
yeah,
not
nothing
deafening.
like
It's
that.
not deafening. It's like a
Okay,
siren,
yeah,
but not like so loud
yeah,
or something
okay,
like that.
awesome, but
Yes.
enough to irritate the
Yeah,
cattle.
it's enough to irritate the cattle.
Interesting. And I wonder what their what's it called masters, the herdsmen with them, would they insist that they stay, or by then the cattle are already irritated and they will just run
Yeah,
off?
when the
Yeah,
cattle get irritated,
yeah,
so they become scared.
very
Everyone start,
restless.
yeah, running. And so with
Interesting.
our project, we are going to parley with like the
Mama,
security system.
that's it.
So whenever they hear this sound, whenever they have like information on their website, because there'll be a website for them, there's going
Awesome.
to be a web app that's going to be deployed for them. So whenever they receive this information, they
Awesome.
get to move to the farm and see what is happening. And if it doesn't warrant them to like stand up, I think this the sound alone is enough
Oh,
for the neighborhood to even step in.
awesome, awesome. So for this particular award, is it done and concluded with?
Yes, we
Oh,
have our project.
oh,
We
so
have a device.
who came first? Who came second? Who came? Where are you in the competition?
Okay, so for the Ag for Livestock
Yeah.
competition, Agro Alliance, that's the name of the team.
Ooh,
Yeah.
your team
Yes, my team.
came.
So we came first.
Whoa! A round of applause! Congratulations.
Thank
Where was the
you.
competition held?
It
Here in
was,
Nigeria.
yeah, in
Awesome.
Abuja.
In Abuja. Okay,
Yes.
at least we're seeing a clips of it now. So
Yeah.
proud of you. Were you the only girl in the midst of your team?
Yeah,
Or
We have Precious,
Okay,
Ojiako
yes.
Precious.
Okay,
Yes,
yes, that's the girl as we can see.
yes.
Interesting. And then you were going to mention another project of yours.
Yeah, the accident detection and prevention system too as well.
Accident detection
Detection
and
and
prevention
prevention
system.
system.
This is so interesting. So I want to know how it works.
So that one was that one happened in a hackathon.
Okay.
So we didn't even have information on what we're going to like present or work on. So
Yeah.
we just got to the hackathon and they're like, okay, so you guys should solve a problem
Whoa.
pressing in like this.
On the spot.
Yes, on the spot. So we're able to come up with that project. So that project, what it does is, oh, when the driver is sleeping, whenever
Yeah.
there's going to be like accidents in such a way, it's going to beep, it's going to alarm the officers or even people around.
People around.
Yes.
Oh, that's there's see, oh, this car is
Car,
likely,
yes, to have accidents.
likely to have accident. And that could be also by it sensing the kind of motion,
Yeah,
the
along the way.
along the so that's very interesting. That is super super duper interesting. Okay, so what do you have here?
Okay,
Or do you
so
have more to tell us? It looks like there's more. Do you have more
uh,
projects to tell us?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm also a CAD developer. Like
What do you mean
I
by CAD?
design with CAD is computer
Oh,
aided
computer aided designs.
yes.
Okay.
So I
awesome.
design with I design objects, I design things with
Awesome.
my skills.
You use auto vision,
Vision 360.
vision 360.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. And have you ever 3D printed any of these
Yeah.
objects? Okay.
My project
Oh.
was laser cut.
Oh wow.
So-
So you designed it.
Yes.
So you
and
designed it, and
and
this
cut
is it here,
yes,
right here in
with the
Nigeria.
printer, yes.
Interesting. So let's go now into this. I can
Okay.
see some things, but I know our audience don't know. So don't let me be like an Vasabi. Talk us through this whole project.
Okay, so this is an attendance system to be used in schools. It will be used in mainly for schools, mainly for students. So instead of, because when we're in class, about 200 students, we all write inside
You
sheet
write.
of paper. We keep on passing the paper, and even at the end of the class, we might not even finish writing the attendance.
That's for you during my own Choma present. This person present, we were about 150, Queen's College, Savoya Balagos. A big shout out. So, yeah.
Yes. So this is just to aid the process. Once
Yeah.
students come in with their card, so they have this card that is being registered for each student
Yeah.
with their name and matric number. So they just come and place
Wow.
it here
And place it here, and
they
then
get-
the record goes where? To
so
what
it
database?
goes to a Google Sheet. So there is
Oh.
a Google Sheet that
Has
has
all
been
the
stored.
names.
Yes. So Google
Wow.
Sheet accepts the information, the
Yeah.
names, the matric number, and the time at which the students use the card.
Oh, awesome. So how do you get to put each person's unique code or whatever name inside?
Inside. So that
Yeah.
is where like each student having this card.
Yeah,
So as they are
customized.
yes, customized. So it's going to be generated for each particular student.
And then possibly you have some maybe bar lines or QR
Yeah,
codes or
there is
something, on it.
Yeah, this is RFID, a
Yeah.
radio frequency.
Yeah.
So there's like a radio frequency.
Yeah,
signal
somewhere
inside
in it.
So as you use it,
Wow. Are you happy being a woman in tech? Wouldn't you have chosen some other career path? I mean, be a slave queen. Are you not missing out on these Gen Z vibes? Are you happy?
yeah, I'm very happy and I'm very
Good.
proud of the woman I'm becoming because
That's right.
the path which I chose is a really great one.
Very lucrative, yeah?
Yeah.
You can see yourself working in which companies or having your own. What's the future like for you?
As I've usually said since when I was young, to work in NASA,
Ooh, that's big and ambitious.
yeah,
Awesome.
to travel space with Elon Musk and his crew. So
Ah, that is
It's a-
interesting.
it's
I
a
want to
big one.
ask you, a lot of young girls struggled. They struggle. Let me just stop there. How has your ecosystem, especially outside your career, meeting at the tire, not your colleagues now, you know, like family, immediate family, how have you been able to thrive in this field with their assistance? Yeah.
Yeah. I could remember my first
Yeah.
Arduino kit.
Yeah.
My parents got it for me.
Woo, big shout out. So please, please,
Yes.
please say thank you, mommy. Thank you, daddy. Just
Thank
say
you, mommy. Thank you, daddy.
that's how
Thank you
it
for your support.
starts. That's how it
Thank you,
starts.
James. Thank you, Sharon. Thank
Who
you,
are
Samuel.
they?
They are my
James.
siblings.
Ooh. And you're thanking them because somehow along the line they may have even
Yes,
spoiled.
they did.
Did they spoil anything? Well, thank you for spoiling
Yes.
because even in the spoiling, that's if they spoiled, right? We got better,
Yeah,
yeah?
I got better.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So your male colleagues that you mentioned right now, has it been easy going for you? I mean, working with them?
Yeah, it
So
has
far, have you
been.
ever, well, whether it's the ones you're working with, have you ever encountered any kind of what will I call it now, bias from them that yeah, girl, you can't do this? Have you?
In the real sense, it might come,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
because you are determined, oh, I have to do this, I must do this.
Yeah.
I want to do it like them.
Yeah.
Just as the saying says, what a man can do, a woman can do better.
So that has been driving you.
Yes.
In fact, the person that invented that saying, thank you, that quote, because it's been driving a lot of us.
Yes.
Well done. I'm so duper, so super duper proud of you. Okay, so I want to ask you, at what point would you say you have achieved? When dash, 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 and dash has happened. That's, see, you know what, girl, I have achieved. At what point would you say you have achieved?
I've not really thought about it, but
Think now, this time.
yeah, the point at which where every female like has access into tech space
Wow, so
and
you're
do technical things
awesome.
just like men can do too.
Okay.
And also in career wise,
Yeah.
having degrees, you know, masters.
The highest one.
highest. Yeah.
Interesting. And so that means you're also looking at, in that space, mentoring a lot more young
Yes, a
girls.
lot more
Have you done any in recent past or in the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year we went to a particular school for outreach.
Ooh,
And the school was okay. It was a mixed school, boys and girls school.
Yeah,
They gave us opportunity to speak with the ladies. Only.
Awesome.
So we're able to empower them. We're able to give them thoughts, feedback. We're able to give them words of encouragement on the path they should go.
Yeah.
On how to go about it.
Awesome. Some kind of mentorship.
Yes.
So, lastly, just looking at time. Lastly, what would you say are those factors stalling or inhibiting the female child to pursue a career in STEM? And what would be your last words, to them? You're more like a friendly, from a mentor, to them.
Okay.
What are those factors inhibiting? I'm sure you have a lot of friends who may have wanted to be in this space, but some factors inhibited. What are those factors?
Okay, the factors of not being able to afford a laptop.
Or
equipment.
Oh my God. That is
Components.
valid.
Yes.
That is so valid.
Because it's not most girls that, or most parents would love to get these like
Gadgets
for them.
It's been a pleasant, you are young and you're already doing stuff. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Please keep it going, right? The future is extremely bright, okay? And you continue to break the glass ceiling in this space. Thank you one more time.
Thank you very much.
This is still the Pioneer STEM Show. I hope you have enjoyed it so far. I have. We'll be right back after this short break. Stay with us and learn.
Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and that was an intriguing session with Rosemary. She has shown us that you don't have to wait till graduation for you to make waves and be impactful in the tech world. What about you?
The fact that she's in a team and they are winning awards, coming up with solutions. Look at the one with the cattle detection and all of
That was
that.
quite innovative.
And I just wish them, and I wish that those who are watching are able to identify people like her and her team, so that they can improve on it, probably commercialize it, and even test it out and then use it, and let's see how far. Then we begin to track and see how far, like in places like Benue State, and some other locations in Nigeria where those things are, we're in Lagos, we are not really, so I love the fact that she and her team are very empathetic, about solving those kind of challenges. And that's where, or that's how innovation starts from: empathy. Well, it's been a very good journey ride today.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. I learned from a 400 level student.
I did too.
And I'm sure you did. And I'm sure our audience also learned. Well, it's that time. If you're just joining us, you're quite late, because we're about to draw the curtains on the Pioneer STEM show. Bye for now. Stay with us and learn.
Bye.